today we're talking about health and fitness. And we have our guest here. His name is Ben Ola, a coach, a fitness coach.
Yes.
Welcome to the show, Ben Ola.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you guys.
It's amazing to have you too.
Yes.
So first of all, can you expatiate, please, what exactly is health and fitness? Because some people do not really get the extent to which that goes. So what is health and fitness?
All right, so basically, I think people mix it up. So health is your total well-being, then fitness is you being very strong and then being active. So on the point of your health, checking your health, basically that deals with what you eat, things you put in your mouth, things you drink. And then for your fitness, those deals with the activities that you do to help you stay in shape.
Okay, some people are so not ready to go to the gym. Some people, I don't want to shoot myself in the leg because I don't go to the gym, but I try to do exercises once in a while, you know. So, but for those type of people, what can they do? Is there like a food they can eat to keep fit, or some little exercise they can do, you know, in the comfort of their houses?
All right, so basically, here's the thing. So there's a proportion to work the health and fitness. So basically, what you eat is like 70% of your results.
Okay.
30% is like the activities that you do.
That you do.
So, you know, from school then, if you pass on 70, you're A. So absolutely, if you monitor like what you eat, definitely you will be very, very good on your health. So the fitness part of it is just you getting into shape and then being a little bit active as well. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so can you outline practices that come together to contribute to health and fitness? What are the health and fitness practices that we need to look out for and engage in?
All right, so I think one thing people need to really concentrate on, especially in Nigeria, is the meal plan, what people really eat.
Okay.
Because there are not really much varieties of things that we really eat in Nigeria. A lot of people just eat rice, yam, and that's it. And at the end of the day, like, continually doing that, there's something called fat spillover. So at the end of the day, like, you're spilling fat all over your whole system, your whole body, so it doesn't get very healthy for you, all right? So I think one of the things that we can actually do is monitor what we eat.
Okay.
After you do that, then you can talk about the activity. I think the basics is just controlling what you put in your mouth. Once you can do that, you're good to go.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically the meal plan and exercise. Activity.
Meal plan, 70%, exercise, 30%.
Okay.
So how can we cultivate or have the culture of, you know, doing exercises, of keeping fit?
All right, so it's not quite hard.
Okay.
It's just something that 10, 15 minutes, you're good every day. As simple as skipping.
Okay.
I think everybody in their childhood skipped.
Yeah.
So I think, funny enough, some of my clients as well, when I try to like, okay, can you skip like 50 for me? They'll be like, I don't know how to do, like, they keep like missing it. So at some point, like, it's as simple as skipping, or even if you can't skip, there's something called imaginary skipping. So you just do as if you're skipping, but you're going up and down.
Okay.
So 5 minutes every day, when you wake up, drink your water, and then start the imaginary skipping. You're good to go every day.
Imaginary skipping, would that have as much effect as actually doing it?
Definitely, there are two different impacts. One, when you have the rope, you're controlling your hand, you're controlling everything, so there's more impact. But when you're doing the imaginary skipping, it's an easier way. It's more like the beginner's level.
Okay.
So, but definitely what you're trying to do is cultivate the habits. So at some point, you get very comfortable with that practice. You would want to switch it up a little bit. At that point, you can then, you know, go for the skipping rope itself.
Okay.
Does fitness and health differ, like the state of being fit and healthy, does it differ according to individual and body type? Because is it possible that someone that is on the robust side can still be fit and healthy even though you haven't lost weight all the way to being, you know, way slimmer than usual? So does the state of being healthy and fit differ according to individual and body type?
All right, so here's the thing. A lot of people say, I'm skinny, I don't think I need to work out. That's very wrong. You need to be fit. So basically, you could be slim, that's your body type, your gene or whatever it is. But the point is, you need to be active. One, because there are a lot of things that we eat that are not very good for our body, so we need to bring them out. New things come every time to our mouth, drinks and all that stuff. So at some point, if you know, okay, try this, for instance, for those watching, if you're skinny or you're fat, and you really need to probably sleep well, try to work out for like the whole week. Just do the 5 minutes imaginary skipping and watch the way you sleep.
Okay. Imaginary skipping in the morning or
in the morning.
night.
Yeah. like you will sleep better, you would think better, your psychological like reasoning will be
Thinking
so sharp.
process.
So at some point, like it helps your blood circulation. It's not just about you being skinny or being fat.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if you can't control your food, being active is very, very important.
Okay, so how can you monitor your progress once you're into it now? You've studied the culture of exercise. How can you monitor your progress?
All right, so like I said earlier, you monitor how you sleep. Aside from the basic things that we do,
Yes.
One, probably measuring your body sizes, like your waist, your arm,
Okay.
regularly with measuring tape, the simple measuring tape. If you can't do that, monitor how you sleep. Check your sleeping pattern. Are you sleeping well? There's a difference between sleeping soundly and then just sleeping.
Okay, so what's the difference?
All right, so sometimes you sleep and you wake up, you feel tired.
Yes.
What's that?
That
That's
means you
not
didn't sleep
sleeping
well.
sound. That's just sleeping.
Yeah,
That's just
and
sleeping.
sometimes you only sleep for 2-3 hours, and then you're out and you're like, wow, this is like the best sleep of my life. Sunday sleeps.
Yeah, yes.
I think one of the things people need to do as well is trying to get themselves into a state where they sleep soundly.
Okay.
There's a lot of stress happening in the whole of the world, right? And there's an hormone called the cortisol hormone.
Okay.
Now, if that cortisol is responsible for your stress, now, once your cortisol hormone is quite high, it will be very hard for you to lose weight or to gain weight.
Okay.
So imagine you going to work, traffic and all that thing, you keep doing that every day. Your cortisol level going high every day. One, it
then
impacts
you're
your health, impacts everything.
It keeps you in
Yes.
neutral zone.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's quite very dangerous. A lot of people don't know this at all. They don't know this. Even thinking as well of the traffic and everything
Yes.
creates a lot of impact on your cortisol level. And one of the solutions for that, just to give for people that will be asking,
Okay.
is one of the ways you can actually reduce that is, one, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is take a teaspoon of milk.
Oh.
Yeah,
A
skim
teaspoon
milk.
of milk.
Must it be a
Skim milk.
teaspoon? Not more than a teaspoon or not
A teaspoon
less?
is fine.
Okay.
A teaspoon, because we know definitely if you take more, it probably takes you to the bathroom like every time. So 1 teaspoon is moderate. Take that. And for those that are lactose intolerant, take just fruits, and that's fine. It reduces your cortisol level. If you try, just probably try this practice for like few days and see how your body system would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It looks like she's about to try. Okay. So now talking about fitness, I know that I have had conversations with people and some people wonder, oh, should I work out in the morning? Should I work out in the night? I'm not a morning person. And also, when is the best time to work out?
Well, it all depends on your work routine. Like for instance, the thing is, if you work out in the morning, it keeps you active throughout the whole day. You're very sharp throughout the whole day. Now, because there's a blood circulation, it keeps you active for the whole day. But at night or at evening, if you work out, sometimes it might be very difficult for you to go to bed.
Really? But I think I've heard before that working out, exercise actually helps you sleep.
Yeah, it helps you sleep, but what time?
Oh, okay.
Do you get what I mean?
Yes.
So basically, because your blood circulation is still very active, it will be very, very hard for you to basically go to bed. It's going to take you a little bit more time. So it's always best that if you want to work out before bedtime, you work out like some few hours, like 4 to 5 hours or 3 hours to your bedtime, so that your blood circulation comes a little bit down and then you're able to sleep. So for some people that sometimes you work out and they're like, I'm not sleeping. It's not because your blood circulation is still very high. You need to lower it down a little bit so you can have the sleep.
Okay, so tell us about the types of exercises that we have and who should be doing what type of exercise.
Well, there are a lot of exercises.
Okay.
Let's take it from the simple part of you just being active, walking around or doing all that. That keeps you active.
Okay.
Now, I want to lose weight. I'm on the fat side. What can I do? You need to maximize the 3 exercises. HIIT, high intensity interval training, cardio, and then strength training.
Okay.
So now, what is HIIT? As it says, high intensity interval training. So it's just like you doing jumping jacks or jumping or doing burpees for 30 minutes. The next 30 minutes, you do like probably squats. Then the next 30 minutes, you like press up. So you are doing different workouts at different interval time, but no rest period or less rest period.
Oh.
Those ones are very active. Like they keep your cardiovascular rates very high.
Okay.
So those ones, like they help you lose weight and lose body fat. Now, the difference between cardio and HIIT, HIIT helps you to lose body fat,
Body fat.
not muscle.
Okay.
Cardio, you lose your fat, you lose your muscle.
Muscle.
Okay, so it's the muscle that contributes to weight.
Yeah.
Okay,
Muscle
that's-
as well contributes to weight.
Okay.
All right. So apparently, I would advise for you to stay in a good shape, you mix everything up.
Together.
Okay.
All right. So for the abs workouts, are those ones like you do crunches, you do oblique crunch, Russian
Press up.
twist, press up. Yeah, press up helps. Yeah, press up helps because when you do press up, it engages your core as well. So yeah. So I think those are the kinds of exercises that you can inculcate. For people who are fat or on the big side, rather, I don't like using the word fat.
Yeah.
I understand.
For those who are on the big side, I think what you can always start with as well, because it's not always quite easy to transit to HIIT.
Okay.
It's very tedious, but it's helpful. So what you can always start with is the cardio. Cardio is more like you running, you doing treadmills, and little activities like that, skipping for a longer time. Those are cardio. One of the things that actually helped me to sleep well is sometimes before I sleep, I'm on my bed and I just think about the good moment. The good moment. There's an endorphin. There's this thing that comes on you. It makes you feel in a very cool state. You're relaxed. It makes you remember. It makes you feel as if you're in that moment.
In that moment. Okay.
Most times, a lot of people will tell you, think about the future, how you want to live and all that. That could be difficult because you've not been there.
Yes, I mean.
But the ones you've been there, the good moments, they are easily
Remember
to
them, recall
relate
them.
to. So you just go there on your bed, think of those good moments, and then see the impact on your lifestyle. Do that consecutively. So if you don't really concentrate on your psychological state, it would really impact on your fitness and your health level.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so what is personal training consultation? And do you really need personal training consultation and a personal trainer? Because some people feel like you've already said, I have to go spend money on a gym or a trainer. I don't really need one. I can exercise. Do you need a personal trainer and the training consultant?
All right, so here's the thing. So I feel a lot of people can go on there online and get all the information in this life.
Okay.
All the information. But now, because it's an information where there's no much of a relational kind of thing, sometimes you drop some comments on probably some social platforms, and before you get a reply, it takes a long time. Around that period of your reply, what is happening? You're trying a lot of experiments.
Yes.
And doing a lot of experiment might cost you your life. So at some point, like I had one of my clients call me early this morning, and we stopped training for like a period of time. And then from my content I post every time. So she called me, she's like, Ben, I'm getting very fat right now. You need to come back to our workout. And I'm like, but mom, we got you all the equipment in your house. Why are you not doing all these things? You have the information, you have the... So sometimes, aside from the knowledge, the response, sometimes you need a little motivation.
The push.
The push, right? So if you get to a point where now it's actually an habit. Once you do it for a period of time, it becomes your lifestyle. That's why health and fitness is not something you just do as a goal. You take it as a lifestyle.
Okay. Is there an age limit to working out and training?
There's this saying I tell people. So is there an age limit to you eating?
No. No.
So eating is like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's something you must do. You must give it to your system. So the same thing deals with workout. Now, for people who are older, there are different kinds of exercises you can do. That's why just brisk walking for probably 30, 40 minutes could give you a lot of calorie burns. And because in this side of the world where we are, we don't necessarily count our calories. Calories are what you put in your mouth. Okay. So we don't count it like literally on the paper or whatever. So because you don't do that, it's very essential that at least you get active. Because what happens is if you keep doing like your eating habit every time without working out, there's something called fat spillover. Now, over time, your fat all over for ladies, sometimes it, all go to the arms, sometimes it goes to like the abdominal region and all that. For men, it goes down to their belly. That's why you see some people like, So for those kind of things, like you need to at least stay active to burn those fat spillover. Now, the best way to kill pain is to do more pain.
Okay.
I've heard that.
That is
and
tricky.
yes, I always felt people were messing with me.
I'm telling you, that's
How?
tricky.
All right, so I go to the gym, I squat, and then I feel pain all over my legs.
Okay.
The best way to kill that pain or to let it go quicker is to go for another squat session.
Okay, so let's just put a pause to it. Thank you so much for coming.
I didn't tell you the second part though. But
What's the second part?
All right,
What's the
so
second
now
part?
the second part is, now you need to as well do more of veggies and more protein.
They'll help with the pain.
To help with the
Veggies
pain.
and protein,
Because there's a process going on, and for you to like transit from burning your fat to your muscle, you need to give it something to like catalyze the process.
Okay.
So what you need to do is take more veggies, take more protein, and then it helps you to grow fast on that muscle.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. And just
you
because
so
we
much.
are celebrating our 1-year anniversary by June 1st, we are presenting this to you, courtesy all of us from High Impact Studios.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
So now you can watch us 24/7, no excuse.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank
on
you
the
so
show.
much. That was a
Thank
wonderful
you.
session.
And I think I need to say that happy anniversary. I think it's the first.
First, yes.
In fact,
our
when
first anniversary.
and I must confess this, getting in from the door, like from the gate down here, I must confess, this is like one of the best TV stations I've ever been to.
We're the first full HD.
I mean,
we're setting
take
a
pride in that.
standard that yes.
Yeah, that's true. Like, this is not even me just trying to... I've been to TV stations and all that, but like, you can actually spell out excellence from everything, from the, door, from the speaking to everybody. Like, I was just like, oh my goodness, am I in...
Thank you. To enjoy more interesting episodes of Tea or Coffee, then like and subscribe.